This is 1911 operator from Springfield. There's two, if you live in outside of California, you have this option with the rail, with the checkered front checkered, or one with the rubber grip with the Pegmire. California, we have only option to get this one. And if you got this gun before 2017, you get the big box with the Picatinny rail on the side and then two holsters. But if you get after 2017, you get the smaller case with just gun and a two magazine. The magazine comes with is a blued magazine, and then all the 1911 or Springfield or has some play at the bottom like this, and there's a EGW has a mag catch that go up higher, and then raise the magazine up so it speeds a little bit better. So I'm gonna change that. And then I'm gonna do a trigger pull. I'm gonna do the trigger job. Before I do that, I wanna do a measurement. So it's 4 1/3. So okay, and then this trigger is a little play. Up and down, not so much, but the side to side a little bit. So I'm gonna fix that. And then I don't like stainless steel barrel on a black gun, so I'm gonna do something about that too. And then when you rock the slide, you hear that scraping sound. It's coming from a trigger disconnect. Is scraping the bottom of slide. When the slide is not a super smooth, it'll make that kind of sound. Just having a hard time taking this out. Okay. Here's a disconnect. It's sticking out. And then hard to see it. Okay. If you look at this surface, the camera cannot catch it, but its a tool mark is this way. It's a perpendicular to the disconnect. So disconnect here and then scraping. Yeah, I'm making this sound. So I'm gonna smooth this surface, and then I'm gonna do the relief cut right here. So it's when you're going back in, it doesn't do a hesitation. And then one thing, I already test the strength of a extractor. There's an extractor right here. It's supposed to be 25 to a 28 ounce. but when I did it, like a barely. Yeah, it's too weak. So what I have to do is bend this extractor, bend the extractor this way. So I need to hold the cartridge more tighter. For now, it does hold the casing, but need to be hold a little tighter. And one thing is I don't like is extractor is sticking inside too much, but I don't know. I have to shoot it and test it out. Maybe this is okay, but usually should be really tight, but there's a lot of play, but we'll see. And then shouldn't touch, but well, I have a tool to adjust a tension of extractors. I'm gonna work on that. So once everything is done, I'm gonna go to shoot, and then do all the tests again. So show what I did and how gonna be looked. Okay, after probably you'll see a range footage after that, and then we're gonna see my final job or final product. Thank you.
因为是用它的，所以一定要用它的子弹。那你头哪因为口径不一样，这个的话差不多，因为我。那个怎么了？最后一发。
Okay, came back from the range session, and there wasn't any hiccup, and 100% reliable. And let me show you what I did. Is if you look at the barrel, it's a black. So what I did is I sent this one out to do a DLC coating, diamond like carbon coating. Shot about maybe 100 round and no scratch. Usually if the blue of the barrel, if you shoot a lot, that its scratch mark is showing, but this one, none of them. this white spot. It's just but color is not 100% black. It's like a gunmetal gray or charcoal gray color. Then I painted. Well, actually, I did the change of the Wilson Combat, a adjustable trigger. So if it's this is pre-trouble, and then see, that's it. That's a movement of a trigger. And then I changed to a lighter spring, so the spring for mag catch is really light. And then I put a Wilson Combat a checker, a front strap checkering a insert. It just I put a double stick tape, put it in there to secure. Then it comes in black or a stainless steel color, silver color. I got a black, and then I painted a OD green to match the color, but the OD green came from the Brownell. It's not matching. It's more greener than this. Is more grayer, and this more green, and then matte finish, and I paint it, and then mask it, and paint it black. So looks kind of decent, and it helps grip the gun. And then if you own a Springfield Armory 1911, usually the grip safety, the fitting is not good. So what I did is I don't want to touch the paint of OD green. So what I did is I mark it, the magic marker. I send it down to match it, so line up with the frame, and it's very close to it. And then I sent out this one too to DLC coating. So DLC coating this barrel, and then I got this bushing from I forgot the name of the company. EGW. And then I blended it with the 11 degree the barrel crown cut with the bushing. So it's kind of matches, or it blends with the bushing. Then I put a magwell, one-piece magwell, and then I did the blending a little bit, and then paint it with the epoxy, black epoxy. The reason is it's trying to match with the slide safety, and then magwell matches, and then I changed the grip for all the green G10 grip. And then and then one more thing, I changed the rear sight. Back sight is Dawson's Precision, adjustable rear sight. So sight picture is, I left the front original, the night sight. And then the reason I changed the adjustable is my shooting is mostly, all my guns is 6 o'clock. And then when I shot the original, the sight is shooting at the point of impact. It's where's the target. Mine is 6 o'clock. All my gun is 6 o'clock. So I don't want to change my point of impact because one gun. So all my gun is trying to match point of impact. When all my gun, grip it, shoot it, it should be same. So I changed this one. I raised it a little bit, and then it was moved to this way, to the right a little bit. And then I own the other one, other two Springfield 1911, same thing. Its point of impact is a little bit shift to the right side. And some other gun, I own the other gun, some move this way, but all my 1911 from Springfield is I have to move side grip to adjust the windage to the right. And then let's do the trigger pull. I think it was more than 4 pounds, 4 1/3, I believe last time. Okay. So 3 1/4. So I managed to lower it to about a pound, a little bit more than a pound reduced. I could do a little bit more by adjusting spring, but it's kind of new gun. You need to sometimes it hang up when I do grip safety. Sometimes it hangs up when I loosen a leaf spring. I can play with the leaf spring a little bit to get even go down to 3 pounds. But sometimes when I do this, the spring is, because the trigger is kind of tight, so need a little bit more force to push forward. So to reliably shoot or reliably to return a grip safety, I have to stay with about 3 1/4 pounds. As a 1911, it's kind of okay. I don't think it's that. Everybody said Springfield is better than what's called the Kimber and all that. Everybody say Kimber part is all MIM part, and guess what? All this part in this gun is 100% MIM part. The safety is MIM, hammer is MIM, this disconnect is MIM part, even sear is MIM part. I changed to hard sear from EGW, and then this one is EGW2. Is the original the takedown pin is dimension is a little smaller. If you use a smaller pin, eventually it moves this way and wear out your a frame. So I changed to the correct size, so it fits really tight and reliably. And then one thing good about the EGW takedown pin is, well, you could just make a groove to take down. If you see the groove right here, so groove is already there already. Usually I have to make a groove, but EGW always there. So when you put it in, you don't have to put a idiot scratch. Just what you do is lined up, push it in. That's it. So you don't have to do a push, like push and up kind of thing, and then you make an idiot scratch. EGW takedown pin is already have little groove, so you just push it in and done. So that's one thing I like about the EGW, the slice stop or takedown pin. Its groove is already there, and then they do sell two different size. One 0.2000 or 02.3. And then if you already have old 1911 in the hole is worn out, then you can use that a little bigger one. But brand new one, you can use 0.2 0.2 0.00 is the correct size. So the diamond coating, and then the short trigger, and then with this a high catch, a EGW magazine catch is, so when you put it in, it's solidly put in. There's no gap, and then it sits high, and then but it's not too high to touch the ejector. Sometimes when it's too high, it touches ejector, but make sure your gun, you change that, make sure your ejector is not touching right here, so it's not touching. And then the Springfield, the magazine is all same. I have got the 4. Comes with 2, and then I got 2 more for free if you send the coupon, or 4 more free if some kind of promotion. I sent the information and I got 4 back, but I changed the follower to round one, and that one is more reliable. And this one, I'm trying to put it in, see right here, and then sometimes it's well, I'll show you. So sometimes it sticks. See what happens if you see it doesn't come out. You have to yank it out, because sometimes the tecton pin or slide stop, the pin go underneath, sit underneath, and then it catches, and then you have to yank it out. So this design, I don't like this design, the magazine design. I like that one has a follower, it's solid at the bottom, so that way catch doesn't go underneath. But I have like 16 other magazine that is solid at the bottom. So this one I kept 4. I kept original design. So far about 1,000 round, no problem. Thank you for watching my video.